What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything, but here I am with Alien Earth. It was 8 episodes on Fox, Hulu, or just Hulu in general, and probably Disney Plus channel. I'm not sure. I think there's like a merger there. But this is my review on it, and to be honest, just to get straight to it, I was not a fan of Alien Earth. I love the franchise. I love Alien, Aliens, Alien Romulus. Those are my top three films within the franchise, which is also included Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, and Covenant. Which I enjoyed those to their degree, but not as much as I enjoy Alien, Aliens, and Alien Romulus. And if I had to say my favorite of the, which I've mentioned probably in Alien Romulus, my favorite is Aliens, and then Alien Romulus, and then Alien, which would probably be controversial to have Romulus over Alien, the first film, but there's just something about Romulus that I just love, and I slightly put it above Alien, the first film. But I'm a fan of the franchise, and so I was excited for Alien Earth, and it was a letdown for me. Now, again, if you're interested in the franchise and you have yet, if you like the franchise and you're interested in the show, have yet to see it, of course, don't take my word for it. Go for yourself. You might like it because I know there are people that do enjoy the show, and there are people who don't enjoy the show, and I'm just in that camp where I did not dig the film. I mean the series. I'm not excited for season two. I don't care because based on season one, I'm just like it didn't do anything for me. I mean, they expanded the mythos and we got to see Earth finally how it looked in this world, and then the alien creatures, the xenomorphs in it, as well as new creatures, which there were some slight things for me that I did enjoy. Again, like the new species of aliens that we got, like the eyeball tentacle monster, which was pretty cool. Morrow was a good character who I enjoyed, as well as Kirsch was pretty interesting. But they were like one's a cyborg and one's a synthetic, and it's just I could not get into the boy Cavalier who was like this smart guy, rich. He runs the Prodigy, Prodigy. He runs Prodigy. That's his company, and he's like this smart guy. And he wanted to get the aliens and bring them to his island because there's something happens within the ship. There's a sabotage. Somebody was supposed to sabotage the ship, crashes into Earth, lands into the city, and you got these groups going in, these soldiers to try to like rescue anyone, and if there was anyone alive, and or it's just a lot going on. Different companies trying to outdo the other, and one bringing in the species because they say they feel like they own it, and the boy Cavalier, he was able to take dying children and put them into these synthetic bodies, so their memories kind of retain, but they're now pretty much like robots in these robot bodies. And we have a lot of kids in the show, actors, older actors portraying kids. They did a good job because you really believe them to be these kids. But I just was not into that. I wanted to see a bunch of alien xenomorphs roaming around this island or even the city within Earth, and soldiers going in. And I'm not saying give me colonial marines, give me aliens the film, but I wanted to see more than what I got. It was just a lot of the characters, who these kid characters and their dialogue, and then you had the one brother who wanted to get his sister out of the island. He thought she was dead and found out that she was alive, as a synthetic. And it's just I did not really, it just didn't grasp me. I was just so like, oh, okay, so you got the one cyborg that wants to bring back the specimen, so he has to infiltrate, and he's using another synth because he's able to like put something into the synth's neck that he's able to like speak to him and kind of make him do things by threatening his family, and I just was not involved. I didn't care for a lot of the characters. Again, I just was not into the whole kid thing, being synths, and I just was not into it. It didn't really feel like an alien based show other than when we saw the xenomorphs and stuff. But I just did not care for the boy Cavalier, and I didn't care for the brother. Like there was a lot of decisions in the show that I just thought was dumb. Like why is this character the alien is jumping out of the balcony after you. And you're like, I'm gonna jump out the way, and you fall on the floor, but then you leave your machine gun on the floor instead of holding onto it to shoot. Like I didn't see a sense of, oh, I'm caught off guard and I'm rushing and I'm trying to like just get out the way. Like he had more than enough time to get his gun. And like he just dropped it. And I can understand the one kid where he had to like feed the alien or do something and he trapped himself. Like I get it, the mind of a child, they may not know any better or so. So like I can't really fault the decisions on that. But then you had the one guy who knew that something was wrong in the lab, Kirsch, but he allowed it. I don't know. There was just decisions that were made that I just did not care for. And the music at the ending of each episode just was so off to me, and I know people liked it, and I'm just like, it just felt off. Why am I getting like this? And at the end of the episode, it was not for me, and I really wanted to like the show, and I stuck around to see the whole season, even though I was not impressed with the first episode. But it was not for me. I did not care for it. I was very disappointed in the season. I don't think I'm gonna watch season two. There's nothing that would make me watch season two because I just did not care for it. I'm looking forward to the follow-up movie that's after Alien Romulus. I know that's being made. Freddie Alvarez, I believe. Unfortunately, he won't be returning to direct it, but it's okay. I'm just looking forward to another movie, because I did like Romulus a lot. So let's see how that goes to get more of that alien fixation, the franchise, because I like franchises that continue to grow and give us more. And I know people saying, "Oh, you're beating a dead horse," or just a money grabbing thing. I don't care. If I like a franchise, I like watching stuff. I want to be able to see the next level, like Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World series. You have Rebirth now, and it's like I defend the Jurassic World films, Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. They're different, but they've grown the world, and they give us something new, not the same typical fanfare. And I don't understand. And I get people have preferences, but it's like some of the preferences is like, all right, you're nitpicking on things, and I can't say that you're wrong for these nitpicks, but it's like I don't understand it. I don't agree with it, but Alien, they gave us a show and it just did not hit for me. I didn't care for it. Check it out for yourself if you were waiting to see it and you haven't yet, or you're just not sure. I know it's been pretty much a negative review, but I cannot get into it. But that's my review on Alien Earth. And I think my next show that I'm waiting on is season 5 of Stranger Things, which has just been a long time coming. And I'm like, hurry up. So I don't really watch a lot of shows, but I only watch things that really grasp my attention. And Stranger Things is next, and probably Spartacus, House of Asher, which is an alternate timeline because Asher died in season 2. But I did love the Spartacus series, so that's something I'm looking forward to seeing too as well. But yeah, Alien Earth was not for me. 2 thumbs down for me. But again, check it out for yourself. If you haven't seen any of my other reviews, please watch my other reviews. Again, I don't go so into detail. I just know what I like, what I didn't like, and I may talk about certain things. But I do movie reviews and short films. I create short films, independent short films. Remnants of the Past, Celestial Echoes, Remnants of the Past is almost done. I'm excited. It's way better than Celestial Echoes, Tears of the Stars, and Dread of Twilight, which Dread of Twilight is a spin-off to Tears of the Stars, and the Remnants of the Past is a sequel to Tears of the Stars, but it's so much better, and I've improved on things, and the story-wise, I was able to really like grow and get involved with this, so I'm excited for that. If you like artists and creatives and you would like to support my channel, please hit that subscribe button and like my videos. If you like them, don't like them just to like. I'd rather be honest. But yeah, keep a conversation going in the comments. I will get back to you. Keep it professional. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, later.